All right, it is our 6th day, July 8th, and we're just leaving Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We're heading for Mt Rainier National Forest and on to Astoria maybe tonight, and I don't know, we don't know for sure where we're gonna stay. We'll find some place to camp, but we've got 200 miles of interstate, which we're not looking forward to, but we'd have to extend our trip if we were going to do back roads through Washington, because there isn't a to B road we can be on. Yesterday, on our way into Coeur d'Alene, about 16 miles from Coeur d'Alene, the exit we needed to take, there was road construction about, I don't know, 3 miles from town, where it went into one lane on the interstate, and we were an hour on that interstate, stopped and walking speed basically for miles, apparently because people can't safely follow road signs and merge into the right lane. Whatever. So yeah, that was pretty annoying, and then so we just pulled the eject button on camping last night, got a motel room, and at least had a good night's rest and recharge for today, and here we go. We'll pop back on later.
Car coming on. You're looking down.
Sorry about that, my co-pilot telling me frontage road was merging with me. Anyway, made it through Spokane. Traffic wasn't horrible, so it's a good day so far. So yesterday when we were coming in and we were basically stopped on the interstate for an hour, we figured there was a horrible accident up ahead of us. I mean, literally until we saw the sign that said merge, and sure enough, that's all it was just like this, and we were backed up for 4 or 5 miles. We just basically coasted on the interstate. It was crazy. But anyway, we are officially in Washington State now, the 5th state of our journey, and I'll hop back on here later. Bye. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna wait for a car. Or two. Okay, we finally made it off the interstates and went down to Yakima, and we're heading westbound on Highway 12 from Natchez, and we're going to go over the White Pass. Apparently we are really unfamiliar with this area, so if I say any of it wrong, no need to comment, because I know I don't know where I'm at. But it is really pretty. This is way better than the interstate. cooling off. That feels wonderful. Rim Rock Retreat. I'm gonna pull over, let a car by. Without getting a rock in my tire, hopefully. Well, want me to keep recording or not? Might as well. Maybe I can have video proof of me dodging a deer in here. So we're going by Rimrock Lake on Highway 12, westbound, toward Randall, or we're going to turn south and go up and look at Mount St. Helens, maybe, if it doesn't get dark first. But it looks like we can just pull over wherever and pitch our tent. So our fun fact from Glacier National Park, a couple weeks before we went on this trip, we saw a couple news stories that Glacier National Park was quietly removing the plaques that say the glaciers are going to be gone by 2020 thanks to global warming or climate change, whatever. My wife took a picture of a new plaque that's up that says the glaciers are going to be gone by 2030. So they're using like Al Gore's timeline, 10 years from now, the world's going to burn. So I thought that was pretty funny. This is beautiful up here. Down here. Over here. We'll stop on top and take a picture. You have to take a picture with every pass sign you go by. We do, yeah. Oddly enough, we've been in Washington almost all day, and we have not got rained on. And we've been rained on every day since we left Nebraska. In Wyoming, a lot in Montana. And we come to the state where supposedly it rains a lot. We haven't got rained on, although we just missed a rainstorm, obviously. Elevation 4396, which is just 700 feet above where we live in Nebraska. So apparently, the pass sign was the town sign. 4,500 feet. So we won't stop and take a selfie with it. Alright, I'm gonna stop videoing and we'll do it again in a minute, maybe. Yeah.
Man, you need to chew some gum big time.
I'm gonna wait for this car.
Good idea. There's a whole lot of...
Oh, come on, people. Get.
That's what they're saying. Look at them.
I can't hear you.
They're all slamming on their brakes because of that white car in front of them.
Okay, now I'm gonna record. Whoops. Okay. So depending on time, we're gonna try to go up and, what was that called? Windy Ridge viewing area, honey?
Yeah, I think that's right.
We're gonna try to get up there and see Mount St. Helens today, and then figure out if we're gonna go somewhere and get a room or just camp tonight. But it's it's 5:51. So time will tell. Talk to me again.
I can hear you just fine.
I know, I wanted to see if I could hear you yet.